Hey everyone, welcome to TLDR.
We're here at Shoreline Amphitheater for Google I/O. Google I/O is our biggest developer conference, and over the next 2 days, we'll share the latest innovations from across Google.
We're here to get an up-close look at what this year's Google I/O has to offer. Let's go!
Shoreline is buzzing with excitement as attendees make their way in. We ran into marketing lead Marvin Chow to tell us more about this year's event.
Google I/O is such a unique opportunity to tell the entire company story. It's when everyone comes together to really do one big moment for the company. We're back to a developer festival now. We've got about 4,000 developers in the audience. We have 2 days of program. We have sandboxes. We've got demos. We're really bringing that vibe back of developers who are going to build this next generation of applications using AI. So it's super exciting.
First up, the I/O pre-show hosted by musician Mark Rebillet.
Google!
He used the new DJ mode in our Music FX tool to host an improvisational set, complete with a giant coffee cup and rainbow robes for the crowd. We are here with Mark Rebillet. First, I think we gotta get dressed.
Oh, you're right.
We gotta get dressed.
Yep.
All right, much better. Can you tell us a bit about Music FX DJ?
It's a technology that I was just introduced to while we were preparing for this gig, and basically just allows you to summon up any number of sounds, mix them together, and sometimes it'll do surprising things. After some maturing, I could see using it as like a companion, basically how I did on stage, which is like getting it to make very specific sounds that I want but don't already have, so that I can incorporate them into like bigger, fuller compositions.
Time to get up, you silly little nerds, wake up!
With that, it's time for the main event, our Google keynote. Sundar kicked things off, sharing our progress over the past year and how technical advances in Gemini models are powering new capabilities across our products. And throughout the keynote, we shared how we're building more helpful products and features with AI, including improvements across search, Workspace, Photos, Android, and more. More than 1 million people in over 186 countries tuned in live. There were a lot of new announcements in the keynote, including Gemini 1.5 Pro coming to Gemini Advanced, Gemini 1.5 Flash, Project Astro Trillium, which is the most performant TPU to date, Learn LM, Imagen 3, our highest quality image generation model yet, VO, Video FX, Gemini Live, Ask Photos, Gemini Nano coming to TalkBack. Just kidding. You can catch the full list on the Google Keyword blog. Behind the scenes, we saw where presenters get final touch-ups, the production team is hard at work, and the American Sign Language interpreters were rehearsing for the next keynote. We ran into VPs Dave Burke and Rosie Yao, who shared more about their experience on stage.
We showed how Gemini, with its multimodal capability, can really enhance talkback, so it's an accessibility feature, in particular for describing images. You might be shopping and you get an image, and if you have a tough time being able to see the image, we'll actually be able to describe it in like a ton of detail. It's actually a very simple but very powerful feature.
I would love to tell you about search with videos, and I love the feature because there's so many things that you can't capture with just a photo, right? We're definitely thinking about what it means to bring search into the real world. It was nerve-wracking doing a live demo on stage.
We have all kinds of programming for developers throughout Shoreline. Breakouts and dialogue sessions, hands-on workshops, and product specialist office hours. A Gemini developer competition with the grand prize of a DeLorean car, and a Google Store pop-up with devices to purchase and the entire Pixel ecosystem on display. In our developer keynote, we announced updates and new tools to help developers build the best apps across surfaces.
I'm Janine Banks, and I lead Developer X and Core. We unveiled some amazing updates to Android Studio, which helps developers to leverage Gemini 1.5 Pro to improve and accelerate their development. But what was super exciting, and I think the audience got super pumped up about it, was when they were able to take a mock-up of a screen and generate the code for it in Android Studio, and even generate an app that you could interact with in real time. I feel proud of the team. I feel energized to go talk to our community.
We don't just announce amazing innovations and AI advances. We let developers, reporters, and partners experience some of them in action for the very first time. There were 16 demos themed by Stack across web, mobile, cloud, and AI. The demo showed products and features highlighted in the developer keynote and breakout sessions. From the latest easy-to-use AI ML technologies like multimodal search, to Android developer tools like Compose to build across all form factors, reliable solutions on cloud including new summarization tools in Workspace, powerful web tools for Chrome, and more. In our AI sandbox, 6 experiential demos showcased projects built on our latest AI models. We got an up-close look at the power of Gemini's image recognition and storytelling, Imagine 2 generated images from the world of Alice in Wonderland in the style of 5 visual artists. With visual reasoning and conversation skills, Gemini 1.5 Pro analyzed accuracy, power, and style to share tips to improve your penalty kick. We got to live out our DJ dreams with Music FX DJ mode. And our final stop was the Quantum Lab.
Hi, my name is Seneca Meeks, and I'm a software engineer on the Quantum AI team. So here we have a miniature version of our lab in Santa Barbara, and we have scaled models of our quantum computer. Here we have software that enables us to program our quantum computer. We were able to demonstrate a problem that would have taken a classical computer 1 billion years to compute on its own, and we were able to do that in the magnitude of minutes.
This year, we extended I.O. with a special Googlers Only Demo Slam. Googlers took the I.O. stage to present live demos across Labs, Gemini, Search, Android, and more. Each demo had 4 minutes before a dinosaur roared them off the stage. We chatted with VP of Google Labs, Josh Woodward.
I started at Google as an intern, where people would come up, they would plug in their laptop and just cast things from a terminal screen. We thought, what it'd be fun if we could do that, and then what if we could get, 5,000-6,000 Googlers around the I.O. village just experiencing it. That was where the idea came from, and people said yes, so we're just doing it.
And thanks for tuning in.
Chris, I have to say, this has been an eye-opening experience.
AI would have to agree. Bye!